Wow, now that was one hell of a European week. We saw a pretty much historical game in Manchester, 4-3 against Real Madrid for City. Then a rather safe win for Liverpool against Villarreal at Anfield, and in Europa League and the Conference League, all of the games so close. One was a draw and 3 were won by just one single goal. So it's safe to say that next week in the Champions League, Europa League and the Conference League, all 6 games, the stage is set for an insane showdown. Everything still to play for. And here I am again with you guys predicting these 6 games. No more big talking, now it's time to settle this. Who will go to the finals? And there we immediately head into our beloved UEFA predictor again. Champions League, of course, we have our FBArmy prediction league. Make sure you enter those predictions as well. I'm actually very proud with my results for the first leg. Manchester City against Real Madrid, even though the number of goals I put was far off by 6 goals, but I mean, who would have expected a 4-3? I did get that 1 goal difference for City and also the first team to score to be City. 5 points here, and the same thing here. Also 5 points due to me predicting Liverpool to win, 0 away goals and Liverpool to be the first team scoring. And I used my double booster, so that's 10 points. 15 points for me overall in that first leg. Not bad. That took me up quite some places to almost top 100. Now 112th in our league, which as we can see consists of 948 members. So, I mean, I'll take that, but I still want to get into the top 100, and that's why I have to deliver the best possible predictions now for you. Let's go. Okay, let's start with possibly, out of the 6 games, the least exciting one, or the most decided one already. Liverpool completely dominated Villarreal at Anfield, which, to be honest, isn't properly reflected in the result. A 2-0 surely always a good home result, but especially now that we don't have the away goal rule anymore, so it's not really a major downside for Villarreal not to have gotten any away goals. So based on that, we might think it's not decided yet, but anyone who watched that game at Anfield will have seen how dominant Liverpool were and how little of a chance Villarreal actually had. I don't want to underestimate them. They did knock out Juventus, they did knock out Bayern, but I'm personally thinking that Liverpool are another level this season. They are better than Juventus, far better, and also better than Bayern this season, especially more solid in defense. I don't think they will still let this slip. I'm actually thinking Villarreal will score 1 goal. Popular predictions include close wins for Liverpool and also a 1-1 draw. I think it depends. If Villarreal get the first goal, then some sort of atmosphere and scenes can build up, leading to them being pushed by their fans and getting close to that comeback. But once Liverpool score, they will basically suppress all that hype and get a comfortable win. I'm trusting in Liverpool. I'm going with a 3-1 Liverpool at Villarreal, so that would be a 5-1 on aggregate. I know that's a lot of trust in Liverpool, and I don't want to underestimate Villarreal at all, but I just think Liverpool are on another level this season. They can surely do that. First team to score, I'm going to go for Liverpool as well, because this result, in my opinion, would not be possible if Villarreal get the first goal. Probably not. And my man to score, I'm going to stick with him every single game. I'm going to say Luis Diaz again. All right, and now we're getting to the big one. I am happy to announce that I'm going to be in Madrid watching this game at the Bernabeu. Yes, guys, I think I haven't told you yet, but I'm so hyped with my homie Flo. We're going to be there, and you can look forward to an insane vlog, I hope. Back to the game. So this one is really, as you can also see by the number of popular predictions, people are undecided. People really don't know. For me, it's also 50-50. Man City got the win at home 4-3. And if this was still with away goals, I would have said win for Real Madrid. Now, I would say, of course, City have the slight advantage by 1 goal, but at the Bernabeu. Chelsea beat Real Madrid, yes, but the situation was different. Real Madrid had a lead there at Stamford Bridge. Now, they have to come back from a 1-goal loss, and I think it will at least go to extra time. I'm pretty sure Real Madrid will win this game in 90 minutes, and important to note here, in this predictor, we have to predict the score after extra time. I have no doubt Benzema will turn up again. We're in for some scenes there. And you know, I'm saying it will go to extra time, probably like 2-1 in 90 minutes for Real Madrid. And then I think Real Madrid are winning this 3-1. 12% predict the same thing. And what kind of fixture would this be? On aggregate would be a 6-5 for Real Madrid. Bah! One of the best semi-finals we've seen in a while in the Champions League. First team to score for me, I'm actually going with Manchester City. Man City, and then they're 5-3 up, and then Real Madrid will start their comeback. I could very much imagine that. And the player to score for me will be Mahrez. I'm always going for Mahrez when it comes to City and Luis Diaz when it comes to Liverpool. You might have noticed that. So that's it for the Champions League already. Now we still have to use our booster. Where am I more certain? In fact, Real Madrid, because I'm not sure if Villarreal might get a win there at home or a draw. while I do think Liverpool will advance, but Villarreal might win with 1 goal or get a draw. But I am sure that Real Madrid will go to the Champions League final. I don't know why. Maybe also because I'm going there. I'm hoping for a comeback because that would be sick atmosphere for us. But I simply have a feeling they will do that. I'm not really having many doubts about that. Alright, we're moving on to the Europa League, which, as you guys know, is my favorite competition this season. Frankfurt against West Ham. I love this fixture. And at the London Stadium in West Ham, Frankfurt beat the Hammers 2-1 away, which not many people were expecting. As you know, I predicted a West Ham win by 1 goal. And then I said in Frankfurt, Eintracht might have the chance to turn this around. Now, with the situation being different, Frankfurt already having the lead going into their home game, I am very certain that Frankfurt will also go to the final there. Because what's interesting, in the Bundesliga, Frankfurt are not great at home. They've actually only won 4 out of 16 home games in the league this season, which is surprising because in Europe, their Waldstadion just becomes a castle, a fortress, and they have that European juice. And I might have the chance to go to this game as well, but I probably think I won't make it since I will only return from Madrid the exact Thursday that this game is happening, and I still want to get the vlog done for you guys. So might miss out on this one, but I will watch from TV, and nevertheless, I do think Frankfurt will advance here. I'm not sure what Frankfurt will do because they haven't lost a single game in the Europa League yet this season, and I can't see them actually only parking the bus because they're not the team to do that. I mean, they also went into Camp Nou with a draw in the back and didn't park the bus, so they won't do that. I actually think it will be another 2-1 for Frankfurt. Really can't see Frankfurt losing there with those fans in the back. Really not. And then, oh my god, man, if they make the final, I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna be there in Sevilla to watch Frankfurt in the final. First team to score for me is gonna be West Ham. Maybe an early goal, the opposite of what Frankfurt did, and that would spice up the game a lot. And then Frankfurt come back maybe. Score the equalizer, West Ham go all in, and then in the last minutes of the game, Frankfurt get 1 counter-attack and seal that deal. Player to score, as I said, West Ham, and I'm going to go because he missed that super unlucky bicycle kick, which would have been a goal of the season contender, to be fair. Jared Bowen for me. He's gonna reward himself, and he's gonna score that goal. The next British-German encounter, Rangers against Leipzig. So, at the same time, while Frankfurt won in London, Leipzig also won their home game against Rangers with a late Angelino goal, but only 1-0. I predicted 3-1. And of course, winning at home is always a good result. But going into Ibrox, I've said this before, into this incredible atmosphere, which is just as great as the Frankfurt fans. When you go in there and only have a 1-goal lead in Europe, it's not much. It's really not something you can relax on. It's gonna be hell for Leipzig to play there. Wow, a Frankfurt Rangers final in the Europa League would be peak from a fan's perspective. 2 insane fan bases. An all-German final would of course be nice, but Leipzig, as we know, they don't have a great fan base. It would literally be all Frankfurt fans in Sevilla. Ay. So, popular predictions do not include a Rangers home win. That kinda baffles me. But to be honest, I think Leipzig under Tedesco, they are this strong. I don't think they will focus on the Monday night Bundesliga game that they have against Gladbach. They will probably all week be focused on this game. So I say 2-2 actually, a draw, but after all that would mean Leipzig go to the final and we got an all-German Europa League final. But this will be one hell of a test. The first team to score here, I will say Leipzig, and then Rangers make a comeback, maybe get to 2-1, and then Leipzig after all maybe get a late 2-2 late equalizer to seal the final. First player to score, he didn't score in the last game. That's kind of surprising for him, so I'm going to go with Christopher Nkunku. It's about time he gets another goal. Where am I more confident? Frankfurt, to be honest, because Rangers could actually also win, but again, I just cannot see Frankfurt bottling an away lead at home now. Booster for Frankfurt. And last but not least, we do not want to forget our beloved Conference League either, because those were some sick games too. And especially this one. Feyenoord Rotterdam won 3-2 in one hell of a banger against Marseille at their home stadium, the Kuip, where you guys should rewatch the highlights. Flares, the pyro, the tifos, everything that Feyenoord fans brought up there. Once again, Europa League and Conference League have by far better fan bases than the Champions League. And this game proved it. Marseille fans are insane as well. Here, I could actually imagine extra time. Marseille just need a 1-goal home win to get into that. I might even be opting for penalties. I am going to go for a 1-goal home win for Marseille. I'm not going to go 1-0. I'm going to go 2-1. No. Scrap that. None of those boring results. 3-2 again. Wow. 5-5 on aggregate, and then penalties. This is a fixture you guys should watch out for. First team to score for me is going to be Marseille. Early goal with their fans in the back, and the first player to score for Marseille, I'm gonna go Payet. I'm gonna go Dimitri Payet to score the first goal there. How are we even supposed to watch all of these games at the same time? I'm literally pissed off that the 2 Conference League and the 2 Europa League games are all Thursday night at 9 p.m. Why? It's really stressful to watch them all at the same time, but I mean, it's worth it. Here, I really don't know who will go to the final. I'm opting for extra time and penalties. Roma Leicester. The Giallorossi got a draw at the King Power Stadium or Leicester City Stadium. What is it called now? In Leicester, though, which I also predicted, by the way. I said 1-1 and I played the booster, so congratulating myself here. Let's get to the second leg. Return leg is gonna be in a packed Stadio Olimpico. Roma fans are crazy in these European nights. They also brought so many fans against the Bodo Glimt footballing minnows. Now against Leicester, it's gonna be scenes once again. Keeping it short, I do think Jose Mourinho's boys will win at home and go to the final. A 1-0 home win for Roma for me, and that would mean Roma against either Marseille or Feyenoord in the Conference League final. And Jose Mourinho might win a trophy in his first season with Roma. And first goal scorer, I'm once again going with the man who returned to his home in the first leg, but didn't score sadly. No less than Tammy Abraham, the English striker, scoring against the English team to knock them out. And personally, I'm going to put the booster for Roma against Leicester, because here once again, I'm not even sure who will advance to the final. This is a little bit more uncertain for me, a little bit wilder prediction. While this, I'm pretty sure that Roma at home will win against Leicester. So that is it, my 6 predictions for the European semi-final second leg. According to me, then we're going to see a Liverpool against Real Madrid UCL final, revival of 2018. We're going to see an all-German Europa League final, Frankfurt against Leipzig. Who would win that one? And we're going to see either Marseille or Feyenoord. I'm really undecided there. You guys help me out. Who is it going to be? Facing Mourinho's Roma in the Conference League final. I'm not lying when I'm saying that I haven't been as hyped for European semi-finals in ages. Probably the fact that we're going to Bernabeu to watch that Real Madrid-Man City game also plays a role there, to be fair. So we're seeing each other in Madrid. If any of you guys are there as well, let me know. I'm happy to meet up. And in the meantime, also let me know your predictions in the comments for these 6 games. Prediction Fiago is out. Peace.